Hi there, Leah again. Here we are. I'm here today to help you protest your property's taxable value. So I want to just explain a few details up front and then I'll share my screen and get into the details and the suggestions that I have for this year's protests. So first things first, if you purchased your property last year, like I did, then you get a pretty easy protest this year. So what I'm here to tell you is that if you can put your hands on your closing disclosure from when you purchased the property, you should be able to use that as your evidence for a protest. If the letter that you received has a potential taxable value or a proposed taxable value that is higher than what you paid, save that to your computer and we'll use it as your evidence later. If you don't have it handy and I helped you purchase your home, just reach out. I'm glad to send you a copy of it because I've got it saved. If you purchased your home with somebody else, and I would reach out to either your realtor or the title company where you closed to get a copy of that if you don't have it handy. So let me share my screen and show you the first place to go. So as many of you know, I purchased a home in Rockwall last year. So I'm going to my Rockwall Central Appraisal District website. And there's lots of information on the website. There's information about filing your homestead exemption. If you haven't done that, it's very important to do. It gives two tax benefits. It actually lowers your taxable value. When they set the value, they subtract your homestead exemption and then they apply the tax rate. So what you pay is actually less because you're living in that property and have the homestead exemption filed on it. The second benefit is they can't increase the taxable amount that you pay taxes on more than 10% annually. Now, they very well may increase the market value this year more than 10%, but they will include a homestead cap that maxes the amount that you pay to no more than 10% of an increase for last year's taxable value. So that's really good news. So getting that homestead exemption on your property as quickly as possible is super important. If you haven't done that yet, just reach out. I'll help you do it. It's very easy. It doesn't cost anything, and it will save you money in taxes. So when you go to your county's website, the appraisal district website, you'll want to look for an online protest option. So here on Rockwall County's website, I just click online protest and then I'll set up my username and password, which I haven't done yet because I haven't protested yet in Rockwall County, but I will do it shortly as soon as I get my letter. The reason I'm going to wait is there's usually like an e-sign PIN number or something like that that you're going to need when you actually set up your online portal through your county's website. When you do this and you get past this login screen, they're going to ask you at least two questions. One is, what do you think the property's taxable value should be? And two, why? Where's your evidence? Show us why you got to that value. Well, we all might think our taxable value should be lower, but we've got to prove it in order to protest. So that's today what I want to show you. If you will click the link that is in this video, it's going to take you to propertytax.io's website. And this is a special link that has a discount on it. So Property Tax IO is owned by two local appraisers, father and son. They set this website up. It's a fantastic service. It's guaranteed, not necessarily to save you money, but guaranteed not to cost you anything if they can't save you money. So I really like that. When you go to this website, you're going to register. You can go back and sign in, but the main thing is to register so that you don't pay more than your fair share in property taxes. So when you register, they're going to set you up with a dashboard that's going to look something like this. You're going to add your property to the dashboard, and then you've got opportunity to edit the profile and to choose which service you want. But they're going to make a recommendation. So they have several different services. They have different packages ranging from bronze, silver, an expedited gold package, and then an actual gold package. So the bronze package is pretty simple. I'm going to suggest everybody go with the silver package if that's what Property Tax IO suggests. That is their most popular package and what gives the maximum benefit for the least amount of price. So when you enter the information, they're going to actually look up your property and they're going to pull and compare, since those property taxable tax records are public record. They're going to pull down that information and see what are they proposing your taxable value to be. They're going to do a quick analysis and let you know, yes, we think we can get your tax value lowered, or no, we don't think we can help you at this time, so they can't pay you anything, or you don't have to pay them anything, which is great. So it's a very straightforward process. If they do think that they can help you, their normal charge for the silver package, let's see, is $75. It's a flat fee and it is refundable if you don't reduce your value enough to cover that $75. But if you use this website and my code that's linked below, you'll only have to pay $65. So they will give you an instant report to go back. Here's a sample of the report. So they're going to give you a report with charts and with graphs that show you can upload photos, you can upload estimates if there's work that needs to be done to your property, and they'll walk you through that, just like I would. They're going to give you a downloadable report that says, here's what we think we could get your property lowered to. If you agree with that, then you go back to your county's website, you log in, there'll be a place for you to upload your evidence. You just upload that information, give them the taxable value that you think it should be, and you wait to hear back from the taxing jurisdiction. They'll come back and they'll either agree with you and agree to lower it. They'll say, no, we're not going to lower it at all, which is frustrating, and give you an opportunity to have an in-person hearing, appraisal review with a board of appraisers that work for the county. Or they'll give you something in between, which often happens, as a proposed settlement. So if the settlement is reasonable, close to what you asked for, you might go ahead and take that. If you are adamant that you want a lower value, but you don't want to invest the time to go sit with the appraisers, review your case with them, Property Tax IO does have a gold package, and they will do that for you. Instead of a flat rate, it's a percentage of the amount of tax that's saved. Let's see here. It would be one of their gold packages, either the Gold Express or the regular gold package. And those work a little bit differently, but you don't have to go to your county website at all. They will take care of filing it for you, and they will do it for you every year. They will charge you a percent of the tax that is saved. And if they can't save you any taxes, then they don't charge you. So I love that about this program. If you decide to use it and you get a tax deduction, or a reduction rather, I want to hear about it. Let me know. Shoot me a quick message, send me a text. Let me know what kind of tax savings you were able to get by using Property Tax IO. Or if it wasn't as helpful, I'd like to know that as well. So just reach out. I'm here to answer any questions about your protest or about the process of protesting your taxes. It's important for us as homeowners to make sure that we are paying our fair share, but not more than we should be paying. So check out the details. Let me know what questions you have, and go protest your property taxes, y'all. Have a good afternoon. Talk to you soon. Bye.